Good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. I want to welcome this morning Amanda. Last week, I don't want to say I've not been exactly honest with you, because then obviously somebody could clip that and they could play that all the time. So I got to be careful with that one. But we want to open the show and let you know that Sam is still here. For those of you out there, Sam has not gone anywhere. We'll go into some details of the company a little later in the show, some things that are going on at FYN TV. We always have... Amanda, I just sent you that tweet from Donald Trump I want you to put together. All right. So Amanda is running the Starship. She's running the Starship. She's over there. She's clicking and pointing and doing things. So we welcome Amanda this morning. Where do we start? Okay, let's tell everybody how to find us. And then we're going to go into the overturned bus. We're going to do that segment first. Now, for those national viewers out there, please stay with us. We're going to go into all of our national news. But yesterday, locally here in Gilmer County, we had a bus turned over with some children on it. So we want to go to that story first. If you want to ever text the show, if you have information on that bus crash, is it crash? They don't say accident anymore. Anyhow, 706-889-9700. That's how you can get in touch with the show. 706-889-9700. Chief@FetchYourNews.com. Chief@FetchYourNews.com. You can follow us on Twitter @FetchYourNews, @FetchYourNews, and @FYNTV. Find our Facebook page, like our Facebook page, Fetch Your News. And then you can also find us on YouTube. Find our YouTube channel. That is FYN TV Fetch Your News. If you will like it or subscribe, click on that. Anytime we're doing a live broadcast or we upload a video, you'll get a notification and you'll never miss anything again on FYN TV. So with all of that being said, yesterday a bus on Gilmer County schools, a bus turned over. No other cars were involved. Just any of the bus pictures, Amanda, I mean, anytime. You can just keep rotating them through this segment here, okay, anytime. But we want to thank the viewers that have put out these pictures and sent those to us. This is of the bus that turned over yesterday out on Yukon Road. So approximately 3 miles out on Yukon Road, a bus turned over with students on the bus. Now, there's a couple things we want to clear up on this. It had just come from Clear Creek Middle School, and it's undetermined. Now, there's the cause out there. There was no other vehicles involved in this the bus turning over. The cause is undetermined. I will go into that, but the first priority is all of the children are safe. Okay, all of the children are safe. If memory serves me right, just going from memory, approximately 7 were transported over to Gilmer Piedmont. What is that called? It's not Gilmer Hospital anymore, but the emergency room in Gilmer County. 7 students, precautionary measures were sent over there, and 8 students on the bus were transported to Pickens County Emergency Room. So that they have all been released, to my knowledge, our knowledge here at FYN. They've all been released. Everybody's home safe. The other thing is this caused a little bit of chaos at the high school, because in Gilmer County, the buses rotate from one school to the next, picking up students. So there was, after this news broke and that this bus had overturned, many parents went to the high school to try to get their kids off a bus, okay? Get their kids off a bus, caused a little confusion because they cannot release children. There's a rule. So you got children that came from LJ Elementary School that go up to the high school to pick up students and then down to the Gilmer Middle School before they leave and start, hitting all the bus stops to take the kids home. Well, supposedly several parents showed up at the high school to remove their kids from the elementary school that were on the bus and wanted to get them, but they have rules of picking up your kids. You can't just go pick up a kid and take them off the bus. So they put everybody in the school and supposedly let everybody, the parents that wanted to come pick their kids up, that did not want them to ride the bus yesterday evening, come and identify the kids and go through the process and pick up their kids. That being said, that is why there was delays and the buses didn't leave till like 5:15 from the high school last night or whatever. So that all has been solved, cleared up, but once the parents came up there and decided to get their kids, they had to have a way to release the kids in a legal way, not just somebody coming up and saying, hey, I want to take this kid. Okay, now the bus itself accident is undetermined, the cause. Now some sources have called FYN, and we did have a conversation with Superintendent of Schools this morning, Dr. Shanna Wilkes. There is video. We will let you know now, there is bus video, internal bus video, that is being reviewed now. There's a couple different stories that is being told concerning the driver and, trying to correct the bus. The bus did go off the road, okay? It did go off the road, and the driver, when the driver pulled the bus back on the road to try to make the correction, that's when the bus flipped over. So what we know is the bus did go off the road. Sources say there was a disturbance inside the bus that may have caused a distraction with the driver. May have. The video is there. We're waiting on the video now. I know we are doing an open records request this morning for the video, and I do know Dr. Wilkes is reviewing that video now, Shanna Wilkes, Superintendent of Schools, to see what may have been the disruption on the bus, so we can report it accurately, not exactly everything we hear. So something took place on the bus. Bus driver lost control, these are my words, of the bus, went off the road, tried to make a correction. The bus flipped with children on it, 7 taken to LJ, 8 taken to Jasper, the hospitals, precautionary. Everybody is home safe, and everything is back, everybody's okay, so we're happy about that. As soon as we get that information on what caused the bus, the distraction on the bus, we will let you know. So that is our report this morning. If you have anything or you have any questions, you can get in touch with us, chief@fetchernews.com, 706-889-9700. Let me take this. Let me do this. Let me take a brief break, okay? Let me just jump to a brief break. We'll come back in just a couple minutes so we can start a clean start of the show on other things that I do not want in this segment, so we can put this up for the parents of Gilmer County. Take us to break.
Something this could be love, because I've had the time of my life. I've never felt like this before, 'cause I've had the time of my life.
The Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead. 'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in J next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in J next to Walmart.
Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Okay, folks, I'm back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I was wondering, what do we talk about today? And what is first? What is the first subject we come out of the box with? So I guess everybody is talking about the government shutdown. Okay, the government shutdown. And we now know that we have the, Amanda, get ready. Please be prepared. Okay, so we have, let me go with Collins Safe House 1. These are the three pictures I want. I want you to put up Collins Safe House 1. And then when I tell you, I want you to go to Collins Safe House 2. And then the last one will be the talking stick. I think there's one called Talking Stick. Okay, so Amanda has that up there. This is Grandma Collins. I call her Grandma Susan Collins. So you have sanctuary cities. You have sanctuary states. Susan Collins, during the shutdown, created a sanctuary Senate office for Democrats, a safe place for Democrats, okay? And you got, is that number one in? Have you put the second one up? Okay, there's another one. You got Joe Manchin there, and he's whispering into Grandma Collins' ear, and you got the senator from Minnesota, I forget her name, and you got Doug Jones, the new guy from Alabama, and you got Chris Coons, the senator from, where's he from? He's from Delaware, right? He's in there. And you got Heidi Heidenkamp. You got a whole list of them. Grandma Collins, a safe sanctuary place for Senate Democrats to go and get a commitment that the Republican senators will sell out the nation with the DACA discussion. Now go to the talking stick. You just can't make this up. You can't make this up. Where's it at here? Okay. And we're gonna go to the memo, folks, and we're gonna go to the deep state, and we're gonna go to the missing text messages. But let's go with the shutdown, because the 3 weeks, okay, the 3 weeks of the theatrics over DACA continues for 3 more weeks. All right. And Susan Collins put the talking stick back up there. In fact, who told you to take it down? I mean, I understand you try to keep a flow going on the show, and everything like that, and you're new here and all that stuff, but don't take this one down till I say so. Thank you. Appreciate it. By the way, welcome, Amanda. Glad to have you on the show. Senator Susan Collins, Rhode Island Republican from Maine, held a colorful beaded talking stick in her office on Capitol Hill in Washington Monday. At mid-morning, Collins gathered a meeting about 24 centrists. Oh, God, wouldn't you want it to be in the centrist, okay? From both parties in her office to try to get a deal to end the federal government shutdown. Collins' office had become known as Switzerland. Neutral. You can't make this stuff up. In a central neutral place for both sides to talk. There was, at times, too much talking, Collins acknowledged. She employed the stick given to her by her colleague, Senator Heidi Heidenkamp, a Democrat from North Dakota, to help bring order out of the chaos. Collins said the centrists agreed they'd support an end to the shutdown if Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell could just slightly sweeten an offer he had made the night before. When the Senate called it quits late Sunday night, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer declared there still was no deal. But Grandma Collins in Switzerland and in her safe place sweetened the deal. If he would sweeten the deal. Sweeten the deal. So President Trump, he said yesterday, what did he say concerning the shutdown? He said, big win. This is President Trump's tweet yesterday. This is not the tweet I want put up. Leave Grandma Collins up there for a minute. Big win for Republicans as Democrats cave on shutdown. Now I want a big win for everyone, including Republicans, Democrats, and DACA, but especially, savor the words, hang on to them, especially for our great military and border security, okay? He wants a win for Democrats. He wants a win for Republicans. Good for them and DACA, but especially for our great military and border security should be able to get there. See you at the negotiating table. Now, folks, I'm going to just tell you that if you do not stay focused in the next 3 weeks, if you continue to hear the media say a clean DACA deal. Now, I know what you might say right now is, you know what? You beat this drum yesterday. You beat this drum the day before that. I don't know what else to do but to keep this drum beat rolling, because the media, MSNBC did not open their show today at 6 a.m. talking about the secret society, the deep state. MSNBC did not open the show this morning talking about the months and months of text messages that are missing between Lisa Page and Peter Strzok. MSNBC did not open up with one word about that this morning. I don't know what they did at 7, but from 6 to 7, not a word. Everything on the government shutdown. It's back. Government's open. I'm telling you, if you continue to listen to the corporate media and you continue to hear clean DACA deal, you have to stay with, I know you're tired of it, you have to stay with chain migration, chain migration, chain migration. Don't forget it, damn it. Chain migration. Okay, don't fall for clean DACA deal. You need to call your congressman and say you want an end to the chain migration immediately. All right? Now, put up the picture of, I think I have it here, and I know it might take you a minute to find it. I thought I sent this to you. Hold on, I got it here just a minute. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have it. What the hell? I thought I sent you this picture. Well, I thought I sent you a picture of, I guess I didn't, of David Perdue. Yeah, Perdue and Cotton. The RAISE Act. It's called Perdue and Cotton, his name on it. Senator David Perdue and Tom Cotton. Perdue and Cotton. If you can find it, all right? I sent like 55 pictures. We got to give Amanda a test today. I mean, yesterday, all right, we got to give her a test, see if she can find it. Perdue and Cotton. Now, don't yell at me. She has a microphone, and I know Sam's over there trying to, maybe going to teach her to like prompt that microphone and yell at me. So if you can't find a picture, it's not a big deal. I thought I'd send over Perdue and Cotton. Anyhow, the RAISE Act, okay? There is David Perdue, the senator of Georgia, and Tom Cotton, the senator from Arkansas, the RAISE Act. I want to thank these two guys. You can comment on other things later, but you need to flood their phones and tell them to please do not stop fighting to end chain migration. So for 3 weeks, there'll be the theatrics every single day. All right? It will not stop. And the Senate, you need to call your congressman and say, no, no, no. We will not fall for it. We will not fall for this. We don't want to hear clean DACA deal. We don't want to hear Joe Scarborough yelling, we just want a clean DACA deal for the 800,000. I have told you over and over again, okay? Look up the illegal immigrant, did I say it? Whatever. The illegal Uber driver, okay? Look that up, because we are in the break, and we're going to bring it to you. All right? The illegal Uber driver. What happened? Did he kill somebody? I don't know. Just do a Google search. Quit listening, damn it. It's always DACA. They continue to want you to believe that all 800,000 are walking in a walking in a ceremony to receive their doctorate degree or to receive their high school education. And they are the best and the brightest. They continue to tell that lie that these people are the best and brightest, all 800,000. You just run a Google search, illegal DUI, drunk, illegal car crash kills somebody, illegal car crash kills paramedic in Florida, okay? Right, Google that one, illegal kills paramedic in Florida. I'm so tired of hearing them spin the conversation to try to tug on America's heartstrings. I, for one, am even responsible for saying kids by no fault of their own. And I don't say it to fall into the narrative, to fall lockstep into the talking points of the Democrats. But you will hear over and over and over, leave those senators up, you will hear over and over by no fault of their own. You will hear the 800,000. You will hear the clean bill. You will hear the dreamers, the DACA. Do not fall for it. Start Googling. Take a minute and Google elite. All right, and then here's another damn lie they're going to tell. Well, but statistically, illegals do not kill as many as American citizens, blah, blah, blah. They'll do comparisons. Well, let me ask you a question, okay? If there is a statistic in crime, a statistic in deaths caused by DUIs, a statistic out there of our citizens, that's not, I'm not saying that's okay, but that's our statistics. That's our statistics. It doesn't matter what those statistics are because they keep putting statistics side by side. One person killed by an illegal that should not be here is one too many. That's a statistic that they keep trying to parallel. Listen to the damn media trying to tell you statistically how illegals that have come to this country do not commit as many crimes as the people the citizens in this country. Wow, okay, let me scratch my head. Oh, now I see. Now I understand why they should be here. I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked. My point this morning is the next 3 weeks, I'm asking you to call David Perdue, Senator David Perdue, and thank him. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to like Republicans, okay? I understand. You don't have to like Republicans. But you're going to have to get behind the ones that are standing strong. You need to. You need to flood Doug Collins, Congressman Doug Collins' phone. I don't care if you don't like Doug Collins at all. I don't care what you think of him. You need to flood his phone and say, we support the President of the United States. We will not accept a deal on immigration that is just pure amnesty and chain migration. It will not be okay. You need to call your congressman. You need to call these senators, these two here that introduced the RAISE Act, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. Excuse me, the SHIT storm that took place in the White House, in the Oval Office meeting, the SHIT hole that took place, okay, all of that, these two guys were in the room fighting for you and I. I'm serious. They were in there fighting. These two guys right here, whoa, you mean Dick Durbin and Lindsey Graham are up there all alone with the president? Boom, we got to get in there. All right? Just saying, we're going to move on from that, but the shutdown is a joke. It's a joke, okay, that they came. Collins created a safe place, Switzerland. Really, folks? Senators voted for a continuation, a continuing resolution on a budget. And the Democrats were ready to sell the American people out, your military out, your children out, everything out for 800,000 people. But quit believing the 800,000. That's the lie. Because I'm telling you, 2 equals 92. You will not hear an interview. I would like for you to email me an interview where a Democrat that has done on Fox, CNN, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, anywhere, a Democrat interview that when asked about chain migration says, hey, I will take a DACA deal that ends chain migration. Find me one. You will not. They won't answer that question. Don't stop fighting because the theatrics for the next 3 weeks. What are they hiding? You get that picture that says collusion? Just a guy that says collusion. What are they hiding up there? Okay? Do you not believe in a deep state now? Really? Now, how can all of the news networks open up, and I don't know what Fox did, I didn't watch it, okay? How can all the news networks open up this morning and not go into the collusion? And I don't mean the collusion that Trump colluded with the Russians. I don't know. I like to not sound dramatic. I really do. I'm just saying this seriously. I try to not sound dramatic. But it's a scary day that some people are free. I'm serious as can be. It's a scary day that some people are not fired. It's a scary day that some people are not in handcuffs already in this country with what we know. Okay, we're going to come back for this. I wanted to open up and just say, please, I am begging you. I'm seriously begging you from this microphone, anything I could do, call your congressman. I want a country. I just have to say, I want a country. All right? I want a country where the real American dream is available for our children. The real American dream is available for our children. And I'm so tired of these illegals that are criminals by no fault of their own being put above the needs of American citizens on a daily basis. Tired of it. Had it. I'm begging you, I'll go to break and stop. Call your Congressman Doug Collins' office. If you're in the ninth, wherever you're at in the United States, just say, I will not stand for these theatrics. We are not fools out here in rural America. We are not going to be taken advantage of anymore. We voted for Donald Trump based on one major issue, immigration. You stop the chain migration, you change the lottery system, you secure the southern border, you put a full-scale attack on a war on drugs coming into this country, or you do nothing for the DACA, nothing. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to come back. Let's see, we're going to talk Peter Strzok. We're going to talk Andy McCabe. We're going to talk, let's see, who else? Comey, Obama, General Flynn, the collusion. Oh, Sam, I got to give her a test. Amanda, want to welcome Amanda. Yeah. See if she can pick out my favorite picture. Do you know? Does she know which one's my favorite? Did you tell her? She doesn't know which one's my favorite picture? This is Amanda's test. Amanda's doing an outstanding job, and we're glad everything got worked out on FYN TV yesterday. The software, they made some software updates. There's my way to go, Amanda. That's my favorite. That's my favorite picture. We'll go to break. Take us to break, Amanda.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on-site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All-new Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Highway 515 South, Jasper. SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
Medium Pizza Hut pizzas, just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas, just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the hot.
Folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Who's running the IT department? I'm serious, folks. If you have, how do you deal with this? Okay, you write that book. What's that book? You know, all those books for idiots? You know, learn this for idiots, that for idiots, that's for idiots. How about let's write that book, Deep State Explained for Idiots? What? You know, right? You know, everything's for idiots. Like, right? Wasn't there a whole series over at the bookstore? You know, am I right or wrong? So somebody in there give me a thumbs up, damn it. Well, nobody's. Oh my God, the whole staff, nobody. Okay, so you got all these, there, about time. All right, so you got all these books for idiots, right? I'm serious. I'm not joking. This is not a joke. I'm being very serious. We need to write the deep state for idiots. I know that's not nice. You're going to say, well, that's not nice. You shouldn't use that word, okay? But folks, who's running IT, okay? And how long can they lose? How long can the government lose electronic documents and you and I accept it? When do we end that? Now there's the secret society. But see, I think the secret society that has been exposed is much deeper than actually what is talked about. So let's just play a very quick clip of Trey Gowdy yesterday with Martha McCallum. Let's go to that video for a second. Then we're going to talk about the secret society.
You want to expound on the secret society idea?
Sure, I wish I could. I wish I'd been the one who either sent that text or received it. You have this insurance policy in the spring of 2016, and then the day after the election, the day after what they really didn't want to have happen, there's a text exchange between these two FBI agents, these two supposed to be objective, fact-centric FBI agents saying, perhaps this is the first meeting of the secret society. So, of course, I'm going to want to know what secret society are you talking about, because you're supposed to be investigating objectively the person who just won the Electoral College. So, yeah, I'm going to want to know.
Congressman Gowdy, in terms of that glitch of the missing text messages, those months, are you going to subpoena the phone companies to get those text messages?
Martha, Congress is...
The secret society. So we'll go there, right? And we know he's talking about Peter Strzok and Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. We're going to get into that in a minute, okay? The secret society. Are you're wondering out there if they had a handshake? A secret handshake, or whatever. So, who is in charge of the IT department? I think the government should stop, put on the brakes. Sometimes you think I'm silly with this, but I'm being very honest. I think the government should stop today, put on the brakes. And U.S. Marshals go in and start obtaining all these servers or backing up all the servers now and going through them of our government agencies, particularly the IRS, particularly the Department of Justice, particularly the FBI. List could go on. So let's start with this. Remember Lois, was her name Lois Lerner, the IRS, right? Here's Lois Lerner, remember? Since the scandal broke, what's the controversy over Lois Lerner's missing emails? Since the scandal broke, GOP House-led committee have asked that the IRS turn over various documents, including emails of officials involved like Lois Lerner. At first, the IRS used search terms to narrow down and provide relevant emails. In 2013, the agency handed over then 10,000 emails Lerner sent or received. But the GOP committee chair, Darrell Isis, and Dave Camp weren't satisfied and wanted to see all of Lerner's emails in 2009. In June, the IRS told Congress of its findings. Ready? Of its findings. Lerner's computer crashed in mid-2011, and many of her emails appear to be gone. Here's the problem with that. as America knows, rural America. You keep wondering why Donald Trump won. Hillary Clinton lying about her emails. Now, we'll get into that in a minute. Lois Lerner lying about her emails. We know that somewhere out there in cyberspace, those emails are floating around. We know that. Almost every American knows that, okay? So if this computer crashes right now that I'm talking to you and using and looking at, there's a server somewhere where I can find my email data. So we know that. But in 2009, it crashed, okay? All right? And the various documents including, let's see where I says, okay, told in 2011, and many of the emails appear to be gone. A computer crash wouldn't usually wipe out emails, except that the IRS had a policy that only 500 megabits of data could be stored on an email server at any one time, and that if this limit was hit, older emails would be moved to the employer's computer. The agency did manage to reconstruct and supply some emails by pulling them from other employees' accounts. At 67,000 emails that Lerner wrote or received were handed over. Okay? But congressional Republicans were unsatisfied to say the least. All right. Now, I'm going somewhere with this because newly received now this is important because we're going to get up to Peter Strzok, because we have Lois Lerner, and that's where we're starting at. Her first MO is I can't find the emails. The first lies, well, I won't say the first, because if they open their damn mouth, they're lying, okay? But the first at the IRS was, we can't find the emails. We only have 500 megabits. If it reaches 500 megabits, they automatically move themselves off the server. Sorry, done deal, can't help you, wish we could, but we're going to have to leave it there. Then, in 2015, newly recovered Lois Lerner emails shows IRS tried to cover up Tea Party targeting. All right? Now, there's a reason. We're going somewhere with this. The IRS sent one of its intrusive, smokescreen prevent the group complaining the Congress poor treatment according to one of Lois Lerner's apparently lost emails, which was recovered by auditors and released by an interest group Tuesday. Judicial Watch, I love Judicial Watch. Judicial Watch, which sued to force the production of Lois Lerner's emails, said the emails confirmed that Ms. Lerner, the central figure in the targeting probe, and her colleagues were aware of the sensitive nature of the cases, but appeared to hide details of massive backlog they were amassing. A massive backlog that they were amassing as they held up hundreds of Tea Party and conservative groups' application nonprofit status. Now, that's just a tip, okay? So we go with that, all right? And I believe when you hear secret society, who's running the IT process, okay? Now, we have the emails, okay? We have the emails of... here's Uma Abedin, Cheryl Mills, all right, Hillary Clinton. So we have Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State. All right, take Lois Lerner down. Put up Uma Abedin and Uma Abedin. It's a picture of her whispering into Hillary's Clinton's ear. Basically, I want that picture for a couple things. I think Uma's actually whispering, I think we've been caught. So now we have 33,000 emails or whatever from Hillary that are missing, right? And we watch these people take BleachBit, all right? Is it Brian Pagliano? Okay. We watch these people take BleachBit, clean a server, put classified information on Uma Abedin's husband, the Wiener's laptop, okay? And we know all that happened. We know that Hillary Clinton went in to the secured area of the Secretary of State's office. There is an area that when you walk in, all right, you're not allowed to bring your phone. It's the forbidden area. Once you cross into it, the Secretary of State's office, everybody's office down through there, no phones, no recording devices, nothing. You go in, Secretary of State has plenty of phones, has computers, everything set up, but we know that Hillary Clinton walked in there with her phone and laid it on her desk. We know that. We know that she destroyed, even with a hammer, as many as 8 of these devices, is our understanding. Smashed them. Had a private server. Who the hell is running IT? Now, what we do know is put up Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. We do know that Peter Strzok interviewed, Hillary Clinton over the July 4th, and he is an FBI top investigator. He's way up the chain. And that's his girlfriend, Lisa Page, an FBI attorney. We do know the two of them there. We do know Peter was in the room that interrogated Hillary. Interrogated Hillary? No, I don't think you could call it that. Interviewed her over the holiday weekend, 4th of July. We know all of that. We know now that these people knew in advance that Hillary Clinton was never going to be charged with anything. We know that, all right? Now, there's one more picture, and then I'm going to frame a lot of this up. Okay? There's one more picture I want you to put up before I go to break, and that is, I had it here just a minute ago. I had the IT here. One more picture I wanted you to put up, and I'm sorry, General Flynn. Okay, we're going to talk about the missing text messages. Put up General Flynn. Now these two here, before this picture leaves, they have hundreds, thousands, 50,000 plus of text messages between the two of them. These two here are the ones that had the text message in Andy McCabe's office, the acting director of the FBI, or the assistant director of the FBI at that time before James Comey got fired, that said we need to put together an insurance plan. Okay? We know they did. But now we find this gap in the text messages between the two of them. And we find it interesting. There's a whole list of things. But see, Peter Strzok interviewed Michael Flynn. And during the time that Michael Flynn was interviewed, those text messages between Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, their text messages are missing. We're going to come back and we're going to go through great detail. We're going to run a rapid picture, to a list just to touch the deep state, to touch the secret society, and then we're going to move on to something that I'm asking you to pay attention to. It's called redistricting. I'm asking you every day to pay attention to that. We're going to talk about that a little further into the show. I'm your host, BKP. Who's the IT? What's that? Awan, right? I forget his first name. I think it's Abood, or whatever. Awan. You see that picture? You find that picture? Can you put that up? Maybe this is their IT guy. Maybe this is one of the IT guys. Remember him? This guy here? He's wearing a white shirt. I forget his first name, Awan. All right? This guy is Deborah Wasserman Schultz, IT guy. Remember that? was trying to get out of the country. We have his laptop going through it. DNC. Right? Maybe this guy's their IT guy. What do you say? We'll be back. We'll go through the missing text messages. Oh, we want to send out a special thank you for Susan Collins and her Sanctuary Switzerland Senate office for getting the government back open again. Really? Take us a break.
Had the time of my life. I never felt like this before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I'll tell you something. This could be love because I've had the time of my life. I've never felt like this before, 'cause I've had the time of my life.
The Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead. 'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca, and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I want to welcome Amanda this morning. I have sent 50 pictures. I have sent over pictures during the break I'd like to get to put up. And Sam is over there working with her. They're doing an amazing job, and I want to tell them how much I appreciate them. So, again, also we want to say we're glad that everything on FYNTV.com, the server that broadcast our programming on FYNTV.com, they did some updates. This past weekend on the program, and we did not get the updates on our end in time to know it happened, so that all got corrected, so I want to thank them. If you ever want to reach the show, it's 706-889-9700. If you want to reach the show, 706-889-9700, or chief@fetchernews.com. Also follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Okay, am I the only one hearing you? Okay, that's all right, because I have this earpiece and people talk to me from up in the sky, and I didn't know if what all's going on. Anyhow, so they've lost Lisa and Pete there. We got Pete and Lisa. They are, and I don't have to continue to explain them to you, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. They have the text messages going back and forth. We understand they wanted an insurance policy. We understand they were in Andrew McCabe's office. We even got an F Trump, and oh my God, could Trump win? So then we're looking for their text messages, because within this period of time, there's a lot goes on. Like General Flynn gets interrogated by this guy here. See, we don't know if he came out of interrogating General Flynn and texted Lisa and said, I got him, or something. We just don't know, because here is the, I just sent this over to you. Go ahead and put this up. Here is the message that was sent by the FBI. Folks, trillions, spending trillions. You shut the government down. You know, I keep hearing shutting the government down over DACA. Why don't we shut the damn government down until they can actually get an IT person? All right? I'm serious. Here is the message. The department wants to bring to your attention, now listen to this, the department wants to bring to your attention that the FBI's technical system for retaining text messages sent and received on FBI mobile devices failed to preserve text messages for Mr. Strzok and Ms. Page from December 14, 2016 to approximately May 17, 2017. Now, if you're looking up the timeline here, this is the day before, I think, the day before or 2 days before, Mueller is appointed special prosecutor. So we don't know, or special counsel, Robert Mueller. So we don't know if in this period they're, because remember, every day in this period, the mainstream media is rushing out, and you've got all these people from Schiff to, it doesn't matter, Warner, all of these people saying we have to have a special counsel appointed, have to. So we don't know how complicit the FBI was in helping feed the narrative of the need of a special counsel. We don't know if between these dates, these two were talking about, oh, the fix is in for a special counsel, we got him now. We don't know. Maybe they discussed the insurance plan, putting it in. We don't know. The FBI has informed the Department of Justice that many FBI-provided Samsung 5 mobile devices did not capture or store text messages due to misconfiguration issues related to rollouts, provisioning, and software upgrades that conflicted with the FBI's collection capabilities. The result was that data that should have been automatically collected and retained for long-term storage and retrieval was not collected. Now, folks, I don't have time in this show. You can go ahead and take that down. I don't have time in this show, okay, to go through the timeline. There's websites out there that have the timeline of this data that has been lost by these two. Now, I'm going to switch gears. I'm not going anywhere else with this. I'm just going to switch gears for a minute. This article, as you all know, FBI agents discussed secret society within Department of Justice and FBI working to undermine Trump. We know that. Congressional investigators learned from a new batch of text messages between anti-Trump FBI investigators that a secret society of folks within the Department of Justice and the FBI may have come together in the immediate aftermath of the 2016 election to undermine President Trump, according to Representative John Ratcliffe of Texas, who has reviewed the text. So, as soon as Trump got elected, a group came together, a secret society, to orchestrate the collusion, put the collusion together to orchestrate the takedown of this president of the United States on a daily basis. We have actual facts. All right. Now, let's put up Jeff Sessions, if you can find him anywhere. Okay. And put up Jeff Sessions if you can find him. And now, a story that was out 3 hours ago. This story came out 3 hours ago. That FBI director threatened to resign. Okay, this is Jeff Sessions. He is the Attorney General. FBI director threatened to resign amid Trump Sessions pressure. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, this is Axios website. It's 3 hours ago this came out. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, at a public urging of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, has been pressuring FBI Director Christopher Wray to fire Deputy Director Andrew McCabe. So you got Attorney General, okay? Attorney General Jeff Sessions. All right? Put up Andrew McCabe. I've got a picture there somewhere called Andrew McCabe. Find it, put it up. So Christopher Wray to fire Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, but Wray threatened to resign if McCabe was removed, according to three sources with direct knowledge. This is Andrew McCabe. This is the Andy. This is the Andy that was in the office with Lisa Page. This is the Andy that was in the office with Peter Strzok when they had their feet all kicked up. And they were in Andy's office saying, oh, we need to figure out an insurance plan. What are we going to do next? I'm telling you now, if the President of the United States instructed Jeff Sessions to fire Andy Wray, okay, the Christopher Wray, the new acting director of the FBI, and he said no, and he threatened to resign, you need to, Mr. President, accept Christopher Wray's resignation at the same time Andy McCabe leaves, okay? No, not yet. All right. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go through this first. Wray's resignation under those circumstances would have created a media firestorm. We don't care about your media firestorm. The White House, understandably gun-shy after Comey debacle, didn't want that scene, so McCabe remains. Sessions told White House counsel Don McCann about how upset Wray was about the pressure on him to fire McCabe. And McCann told Sessions this issue wasn't worth losing the FBI director over, according to a source familiar with the situation. Why it matters. Trump started, this is Axios, this is their statement here. why it matters. Trump stated his presidency Trump started his presidency by pressuring one FBI director before canning him, and then began pressuring another, this time wanting his deputy canned. This much meddling with the FBI for this long is not normal. Needs to go. There needs to be meddling. We need to clean out the FBI. We have the text messages missing. We have the secret society missing. The FBI needs cleaned out today, the Department of Justice. Now, Andy McCabe, this is the story going around. FBI director threatened to resign amid Trump Sessions pressure. Go. Okay? I'll tell you what, I'm going to pick a number. 5. I'll go for 5. Go over to the FBI right now. Take the little black SUVs over there. The guys, you know, the men in black with the glasses. All right? Wave the little thing in front of their eyes so they don't remember anything. Flash their eyes. Go in with the badges and remove the top 5. Okay? The top 5. Right now. Same thing over there. Same thing over there at the Department of Justice, if that includes him. Anyhow, Wray needs to go. McCabe needs to go. There needs to be no concern over the firestorm. Andrew McCabe, if the president pressured him, because we're finding out, all right, put Jill up. There's a picture that says Jill, and it has Andy and his wife, okay? And then after that, put Terry up. Terry is a picture of, all right. So here is Jill McCabe. Real quick on the story. Firestorm, this is Dr. Jill McCabe, Andy McCabe, Assistant Director of the FBI. That was in the room with the text message. Now put the one that says Terry. Okay? So, Terry McAuliffe, former governor of Virginia, okay, who co-signed for the Clintons' home, and his best friends had Hillary Clinton come to Virginia to do a major fundraiser. When this secret society did the major fundraiser, they funneled, Terry McAuliffe funneled $700,000 over to Jill McCabe for her Virginia State Senate. There's Terry, okay, that's Terry McAuliffe. For her, go back to them now, for her state Senate race, okay, in Virginia, $700,000, the wife of acting FBI Director McCabe, okay, and there's Jill running for state Senate. All right, the secret society, oh my God, you don't believe in a deep state? And there's Andy McCabe, and then go to Andy, okay, go to Andy McCabe, all right? And I know I'm having her jump all around. So $700,000 went to them so she can run. And then Andy McCabe is the acting director at the time when Comey is canned, but he's the assistant director today and has been of the FBI. And the head of the FBI said he would leave if Andy McCabe got canned. And then you go up and you keep following up the secret society to what's their names there, Lisa and Peter Strzok. Fire them, Donald Trump. Fire them. Fire them today. Don't wait. Let me go through this because I have to get on to another story. There's 2 other stories this morning I want to do. Put up the tweet I sent from the president. Find that tweet. It just says tweet, all right? And so I'm going to say, in one of the biggest stories in a long time, the FBI now says it's missing 5 months' worth of lovers. How can you not like this guy? Donald Trump. He doesn't say colleagues. He doesn't say friends. He says lovers. Because this is true. Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, you know, Just saying. So he does. How can you not like this president? All right. In one of the biggest stories in a long time, the FBI now says it is missing 5 months worth of lovers' Strzok page text, perhaps 50,000, and all in prime time. Wow. Wow. All in prime time. Let me go through a handful. Now, be ready over there, okay? This is going to be rapid fire, so let's pay extra attention here, Amanda. I'm going to give you some names, okay? And the reason we're going to go through this because I want to get to another story. All right? Cheryl. All right? Let's go with Cheryl. When you find Cheryl. All right, go with Cheryl. And then after that, you're going to go with Christopher Steele. Let's go with Cheryl first. Folks, this secret society, there's not enough room. We need a wing in Guantanamo Bay. There's Cheryl Mills and Hillary Clinton. Cheryl Mills, was Cheryl Mills not at the interview by Peter Strzok? Her attorney was there that Hillary was not put under oath? Not put under oath? Not recorded? Secret society? Look at Christopher Steele. Find that one for me. Christopher Steele, okay? The guy that they paid, the DNC, Hillary Clinton, and the DNC paid through an attorney, this British guy, agent, to write this phony dossier that they used at the FISA court. Secret society. Put up, Comey instructed me to refer to Clinton's investigation. It's Comey, DOJ, and DOJ. Okay? James Comey, the Department of Justice, instructed him to refer to it as a matter. Hillary Clinton's email matter. We know Strzok helped rewrite the language to exonerate Hillary so no laws would be broken. Okay? We know that exoneration. We know now today that James Comey perjured himself over and over. You can't miss Deborah Wasserman Schultz. Put up Debbie. You remember Debbie was the chair of the DNC at the time, okay? At the time when, she's part of the secret society. And I didn't put up John Podesta today. I don't have his picture. He's in there. But Debbie Wasserman Schultz is with the DNC. When the DNC is running, they made a deal. Remember, the DNC made a deal with Tim Kaine. Said, look, Tim Kaine, Deborah Wasserman Schultz is going to be there to fix everything for Hillary Clinton, pay the bills, dossier, work everything out. Tim Kaine, you will be VP. All right? So she is part of it. All right? Very deep. Let's go to Donna Brazile. Donna Brazile, she's the DNC chair. So she has to leave when the emails, my God, these people in the damn when the emails get exposed by the DNC, Wasserman Schultz has to run, okay? Donna Brazile, she comes in to run cover-up, okay? She covers up for the DNC, and then she explodes a book out, making it look like she's exposing people, which there's no truth in that whatsoever. Former FBI Director Mueller, former FBI Director Robert Mueller named as special counsel. Find him. It starts former FBI Director Robert Mueller. Okay. He is your special counsel, appointed, is it the day after or 2 days after the timeline of the missing text messages? This guy's former FBI director, best friends with James Comey, all the above. He's part of the secret society. Let's move on to Glenn Simpson. Okay? Glenn Simpson, Fusion GPS. This is a guy who said there's already somebody dead because of this dossier. This is Glenn Simpson, head of Fusion GPS. That was paid through what? Hillary Clinton campaign and the DNC for the dossier, right? Then you have Uma Abedin, we talked about earlier. You can find her picture, okay? There's Uma whispering into Hillary's ear. I have the bleach bit. It's in my trunk. What do you want me to do with it so we can wipe the server clean? Secret society? Really? I think they have a handshake, all right? Now we got Loretta Lynch, the former Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, okay? She is as corrupt as anybody. You remember, she meets with Clinton on the tarmac out in Arizona to talk about their grandkids, knowing the whole time she's the one that Comey says instructed her, the Department of Justice instructed him. She is the one that instructed him to refer to it as a matter, okay? Then you have put up McCain and Hillary. John McCain, folks, I hate to break it to you, the war hero, okay? John McCain, the war hero. That's Hillary Clinton and John McCain, Fusion GPS. He had the dossier. He's part of the secret society, okay? Or OHR and his wife, I forget the names, okay? Department of Justice is just OHR, okay? I think his name is Bruce Orr, and I forget his wife's name, okay? Bruce Orr, I think that's his name. I'm just doing these from memory, folks, rolling them off here, okay? He works 2 doors down at the Department of Justice for Rod Rosenstein, okay? Or Frankenstein, Rosenstein, got to go to Stein, okay? He's working a couple doors down from Rod Rosenstein while his wife is collecting information and working for Fusion GPS. It's secret society. And then we have, we'll move over to Rod Rosenstein. There's not enough time on this show. Go to Rod Rosenstein. This is the Assistant Attorney General of the United States, Rod Rosenstein, that when Jeff Sessions recused himself, he is the one that's working 2 doors down from this other guy. How many of you work in offices in a long hallway and it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you're waiting on 5? How many times has Orr walked down and, shared a cup of coffee with Rosenstein in the afternoon, or, maybe an energy drink or something? I don't know what the hell they do in the afternoons over in them places. And he's got his feet on the coffee table, and Rosenstein, what's your wife doing nowadays? She's, working for that Fusion GPS thing, working on that dossier. Oh, really? Come on, folks. Come on, 2 doors down. All right? This guy is part of the secret society right here. I cannot go on and on. I just don't have the time. But let me tell you 2 things, okay? All right? Remember this guy here, Awan? Let's put him back up. We found him earlier. This is Debbie Wasserman Schultz, IT guy that was leaving town. All right? We have his laptop. What's going on with the Awan brothers? Last but not least, I'd like to remind you, Seth Rich he's dead. Seth Rich is dead. I don't know why, but secret society, these people are corrupt, the most corrupt bunch you've ever been around. You have Glenn Simpson saying people or a person that is already died concerning this dossier. This kid is a DNC staffer that's walking home, and he's dead, and we can't get his computer, and we don't know where his computer's at, and we can't get to the bottom of who killed this kid. if somebody did, okay? And let's not leave out the secret society. He's like what? He is like the Mr. Miyagi of the secret society or something. Obama, right here. Let's not leave Obama out, okay? And the list is much longer, all right? So you got a picture of, there you go. Folks, secret society. It is so deep. It is so corrupt. And Trump keeps exploding it on a daily basis. A daily basis. All right? I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a break. I want to come back and I want to talk to you about something that I know sometimes you don't like it when I say this, but you've got to pay attention. You've got to pay attention to my next report because it's underlying things while the government shutdown theatrics are happening, while they're trying to convince you that we should actually, I'm surprised that they don't want us to pass a clean DACA bill and give everybody $50,000 or something like they want a car. Maybe Oprah. There you go. If Oprah was president of the United States, she could pass a clean DACA bill and give all the dreamers a car. There you go. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back right after these messages.
Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Shottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Highway 515 South, Jasper. ShottenkirkFordJasper.com.
Medium Pizza Hut pizzas just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the hot.
Folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, it's Tuesday morning, 1/23/18, and I want to do this story. Now, I said to you before the break, this is a pay attention. Don't get upset. I know you don't like when I tell you to pay attention, but this is something you're going to have to pay attention. You're going to have to talk to your friends. You're going to have meetings about. I'm serious. If you do not see, Republicans win for the day, okay? Democrats are prepared to take a loss because they have a long-term plan. Progressives, the radicals, Rules for Radicals, Saul Alinsky, all the above, the secret society, the deep state, the corruption that we know all too well, the Clinton crime family, all the above, they have a plan. Republicans win for a day, okay? So yesterday, Republicans got a continuing spending resolution on the president's desk, and they're all high-fiving, and they're cheering, okay? But the Democrats have a plan. And if we do not open that plan up and get in the middle of it and get to work, they will succeed. And I say that, and I apologize for sounding that way. I don't want them to succeed. Here's a story that you better pay attention to. Man, I don't know why. I shouldn't say it like that. I apologize. Pennsylvania. This is the Pennsylvania Congressional Map. Okay? As you can see, it's red. As you can see, the hot spots, which the blue, which I don't have my glasses on, but leave that map up. The blue is Pittsburgh out there on the far west. And that's the only blue spot there. And then you have down around Philadelphia, all right, in that area. And then you got a little in the Lehigh Valley and some of the liberal areas up there in the Lehigh Valley, maybe around that way. Well, it might be painted red, but that was Charlie Dent. But look at the map, okay? That is Pennsylvania. Now, I did not find a map of 20 years ago. 20 years ago, that map almost is blue. So let's stay with that map right now. That is the congressional map of the state of Pennsylvania. Leave that up there, Amanda. Now, this story came out January 22nd, yesterday. Michael Wines and Trip Gabriel. Pennsylvania, and this is a New York Times article, Pennsylvania Congressional District Map is ruled unconstitutional. Okay? Pennsylvania's Congressional District Map is a partisan gerrymandering that clearly, plainly, and palpably violates the state's constitution. The state of Pennsylvania, liberal court, constitution. The state Supreme Court said on Monday, adding to a string of court decisions striking down political maps that unduly favor one political party. The court banned the current map of the state's 18 House districts from being used in this year's primary and general elections. The order that a new map submitted to the court by February 15th. Supreme Court of Pennsylvania has struck down the map, okay, of congressional districts. Stay with me. But the state's Republican-dominated legislature, which approved the current map in 2011, has already said it would try to overturn such decision in a federal court. That would set up another legal battle over gerrymandering in a year set up another legal battle over gerrymandering in a year already filled with them. I'm going somewhere. You got to pay attention. Okay? Listen, I'm going to tell you something. You're so wrong, and I'm so sorry. I know you yelled at. You are so wrong if you think that the 2018 election, and every time the Democrats come out and say, well, this is the issue that will return the House to the Democrats. This is the issue. I'm so sorry for saying you're so wrong, but listen, you have the Joe Scarboroughs and the Minkas, what time she's not off doing whatever. And you got Joe Scarborough and you got Minka and you got Don Lemon and you got all these people on CNN and all these whack jobs all over the place that are coming up and framing the issue. They're doing it on purpose. Okay? They are doing, it's a smoke screen. This is the issue that will hurt the Republicans and return the House to the Democrats. This is the issue that will not work for the Republicans and turn the House to the Democrats. No, the Democrats are not focused on the issue to return power to them. They are focused on redistricting to return power to them once and for all. Not an issue, damn it. Not one single issue. What I'm reading to you from the New York Times, I'm going to read you some other things. They are working under the sea. See, what happens is the theatrics. Every one of these lowlifes in their theatrics on a daily basis. CNN, MSNBC, NBC, it's the theatrics on a daily basis. And they will put all of these talking heads up. And what is the issue? Who won the shutdown? What is the takeaway? Who will get hurt in 2018? Garbage, folks. Total garbage. Rubbish, I say. Rubbish, I say. It's garbage. Now, there are some issues that will be a factor in the next election, but the Democrats are wanting to win once and for all. And I'm going to explain that to you. Legislature which approved the current map, Republicans. See, right now in Pennsylvania, they have a Republican legislature. They have a liberal governor. They have a liberal senator. Well, actually, I call Pat Toomey, but anyhow, they have liberals in the court. Gerrymandering. Legislature which approved the current map in 2011 has already said it would try to overturn such a decision in a federal court. So they're going to run to federal court to try to get the Supreme Court to stop them from having to do a map. Redo the legislative map. Going somewhere with this, okay? That would set up another legal battle over gerrymandering in a year already filled with them. But an appeal to a federal court would very likely fail, election experts said, because decisions based solely on interpretation of state law, as this one appears to be, and are generally behind the reach of the federal judge. For the same reason, the state court's decision has not direct bearing on the string of challenges to partisan gerrymandering that are already moving through federal court systems, okay? Earlier this month, in fact, a divided panel of 3 federal judges left intact the same Pennsylvania House map that the state court drew out Monday, okay? If the state court ruling stands and the map is redrawn, listen to me, the consequences could be serious for Republicans. Stay with me. You better stay with this story. Consequences could be serious for Republicans who are already battling national political headwinds in an effort to maintain control of the House in the midterm elections and this fall. You see, Pennsylvania went Donald Trump. Once and for all. You need to write that down. Once and for all. That's what it is. Now, let's go over to here. Supreme Court says North Carolina does not have to immediately redraw congressional maps that a lower court ruled unconstitutional. Okay? This story we talked about, right? We talked about this on January 18th. 18th, 22nd, Pennsylvania, January 23rd. Oh, no. Every single time those fancy lights come on and the fancy graphics come on and the fancy music comes on and you get some Chris Matthews or you get Shrink-a-Dink Al Sharpton, you get all these people on there. What is the issue that could turn things around for the Democrats? This is the issue once and for all. The Supreme Court said late Thursday that North Carolina does not immediately have to redraw its congressional district maps, meaning that the 2018 elections will likely be held in districts that a lower court found unconstitutional. See, the lower court found North Carolina's districts unconstitutional. In 2018, the election for the congressional maps, okay, the congressional districts, they were going to be held in a whole different area. I'm going to tell you where they're going. But North Carolina ran to the Supreme Court and said, hey, well, wait a minute. The court granted a request from North Carolina Republican legislative leaders to the, well, I got to keep reading, and to keep reading, I got to pay them $4. I read this the other day. Anyhow. Supreme Court says North Carolina does not have to immediately redraw the congressional maps. Now, I'm getting ready to go to where I am. Let's go to, what do you hear me say all the time? Pull up Eric Holder. Okay? That's the picture I got marked Eric Holder. This is the former Attorney General of the United States of America. The biggest rigged system. Now listen, the biggest rigged system in America is gerrymandering. Together we can change that and restore fairness to our democracy. That's once and for all. Join our fight because politicians shouldn't choose their voters. See, what they're claiming is the politicians are choosing their voters by drawing the districts, and I'll go into that in a minute. Voters should choose their representatives. Join the fight. Okay? What fight is he trying to get you to join? The NDRC. Okay? The NDRC. Who talked about that a year ago? Who told you a year ago? Okay? Who said, pay attention? Who has done this story how many times? Put up the NDRC picture. This is the National Democratic Redistricting Committee. The National Democratic Redistricting Committee. All right? Where is the quote that I just gave you from Eric Holder? It's on the website of the National Democratic Redistricting Committee. Okay? Now put up one more picture here. I think it's the last one I asked for. Obama Holder. Okay? OFA, Organizing for Action. AKA Obama's campaign arm. Yes, the Obama campaign arm, once he was done as President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama turned his campaign fund and his committee into the OFA. Go look up the OFA, Organizing for Action. Look it up and you will see the Obama symbol. That's Barack Obama. And then you will see in the NDRC, you will see Eric Holder, the National Democratic Redistricting Committee. And then what you will see when you go to the NDRC, you will see a press release there that you can find that says the OFA and the NDRC has joined forces. Let me just say this one more time. Just leave that up. Let's put the Pennsylvania redistricting map up again, okay? Just for this, okay? And then this is Pennsylvania's map today. The red represents the Republicans, the blue congressional map, okay? Coming to a neighborhood near you soon, Georgia. Coming to a neighborhood near you soon, Texas. They're coming after you. Don't you think they're not? I know I'm not supposed to point my finger. That's impolite. Supreme Court says North Carolina does not have to immediately redraw congressional maps. But see, a lower court said that the maps were unconstitutional. They were trying to do that. Then, yesterday, Pennsylvania Congressional District Map is ruled unconstitutional. Let me tell you what they're doing, folks. They're going into these suburbs, the burbs, and you will hear, okay, you will hear the Joe Scarboroughs of the world talk about the suburbs around Birmingham, Alabama, the suburbs around Philadelphia, the suburbs in Ohio around the big cities. And what they are doing now is they are reaching into these metropolitan areas and wanting to carve. Now listen to me close. They want to carve just enough of your rural area because it could be this much metropolitan, rural right here. And this is red, this is blue. But they want to carve just enough into the metropolitan areas to just swing the vote enough to turn that red district blue. That's it. They just want to carve into that blue enough. See, I'll give you an example, okay? The 6th Congressional District of Georgia. And I will leave with that because I got something else before I close. The 6th Congressional District of Georgia, which was the most expensive congressional race in history of the United States. History. John Ossoff, okay, and Karen Handel. That district, you Google it now and look it up. They will talk about so many stories of how that district was drawn, okay, to elect Newt Gingrich. How that district was drawn to elect a Republican. How that district was drawn to elect Tom Price, former HHS secretary. Where's Tom now? It's one of those, where is he now show. That they will go, you can read article after article on that subject alone. And if they can just draw that district just a little further in to DeKalb, a little further into DeKalb, I think memory, damn it. I think my memory is, hey, Ossoff walked away with DeKalb, didn't he? Didn't he walk away with that one? Then it tightened up there in Fulton and it tightened up in Cobb. See, if they could just reach in a little further into the blue areas with that line drawn on the maps, they can move districts immediately. So folks, off the top of my head, I don't have the numbers, so don't correct me, but let's say the Democrats only need 24 seats to give Nancy Pelosi the gavel, or whoever the future whack job of America is on that side of the aisle, okay? They don't have to win it on issues. They can just keep carving on the map. If not now, when? If not you, who? Folks, you better listen to this story. And you better get over, you had a year to absorb and enjoy the win. But you better get back to work, because the work is now. I showed you this morning, they're carving this map. Because, see, it's a once and for all with the Democrats, not what is the issue that will lose the midterms. It's the once and for all. I'm your host, BKB. I'll take a break. Don't leave. I know there's just a couple minutes, but I got about 3 minutes and I want to change the subject, so please don't go. We're not through yet. Take us to break, Amanda.
Had the time of my life. I never felt like this before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I'll tell you something. This could be love, because I've had the time of my life. I've never felt like this before, 'cause I've had the time of my life.
The Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Hey, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We close this morning with, obviously, the secret society the secret society that many of us have known about for quite some time, but has been exposed, met the day after Election Day, the secret society. Fake news. People wonder, and let me just finish this last 4 minutes. People wonder why the President of the United States continually takes on the media, and they call it Stalin-esque, and call the media the enemy of the people. Well, John Kelly, and you need to understand, the President of the United States met John Kelly. He brings him in, Donald Trump. He asked John Kelly to get him the best information on the border. So first and foremost, he sends John Kelly to the Department of Homeland Security. John Kelly has come back, and when General John Kelly, Chief of Staff, said that the president had evolved on the issue, okay, he was not being disrespectful. He's a general, and I wish people would pick up this. You and I, let me get it for us. He is a general, and the general is not going to go out and disrespect the commander-in-chief. You see, to him, he's the general, and he respects President Trump as commander-in-chief. He would resign first before he disrespects the president. So you and I understand evolving in an issue, getting more information in front of us, more data, more than we had when we began. Okay, I could see this a little different. I acknowledge some areas of the border will require a wall. Some will require technology, fencing, whatever. But when he said evolved and that maybe all the information was not there and certain things like that, he was not being disrespectful. You and I know that. The media tries to drive a wedge. Because see, if Kelly would walk out, they can go back to a White House in total dysfunction. Dysfunctional White House. They're disarray, total disarray. So anyhow, there are stories going around that Trump is angry with John Kelly. Trump wants John Kelly out. The reason they want to separate John Kelly and Donald Trump, folks, is because John Kelly is a hard ass on immigration. Him and Stephen Miller, John Kelly has seen the evils of leaving the southern border exposed. He knows them firsthand, and he's not going to tolerate this DACA deal with no border security and no border security and chain migration. That's why they're trying to separate him and the president. So the rumors going around. So Donald Trump, let's just end our day with this. He put out a tweet. The president of the United States put out a tweet 42 minutes ago. Thank you to General John Kelly, who is doing a fantastic job, and all of the staff and others in the White House for a job well done. Long hours and fake reporting makes your job very difficult, more difficult, but it is always great to win, and few have won more than us. Okay, that's a tweet from the president this morning. And what he's saying is, Stephen Miller, John Kelly, Chief of Staff, the whole entire group, there has been no deals. Trump called people in Durban, all of them, to try to see where they wanted to go, called Schumer's ass up on Friday and said, you better get up here because, you're getting ready to take it in the shorts, Chucky. I'm just saying. Boom. Just saying. So, President John Kelly, according to the President of the United States, he thinks John Kelly is doing a fantastic job. Okay, that's the Chief of Staff. Another tweet an hour ago, it's 10 o'clock. Nobody knows for sure that the Republicans and Democrats will be able to reach a deal on DACA by February 8th, but everyone will be trying. With a big additional focus on the military strength, on a military strength and border security. The Dems have just learned that a shutdown is not the answer. The Chuck Schumer shutdown is over, but the theatrics continue. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Take us out of here, Amanda.